Thank you very much for staying with us once again and joining us on this channel, Sports 7GH. It's always a great pleasure to have you join us. Thank you very, very much for staying with us. Now, do want to subscribe to the channel, like the video, hit the notification bell, select or leave your thoughts, comments below in the comment section if you have any, so that anytime we drop a video, you'll be the very first person to have the video. Hit the post notification bell. All right, good. Now, let's start from Antoine Semenyo, Black Stars striker. In fact, he spoke ahead of their weekend's game versus Everton. Bournemouth versus Everton. They are playing at home. He says that, look, last year 2024 he had a very, very good year. He enjoyed the game. He improved in terms of the enjoyment of the game. Yes, of course, if you are on form, if you are scoring goals, assisting, doing very well, helping your team Bournemouth to amass the most points ever in the English Premier League, the top flight of English football, then it means that you enjoy your game. And he's in a very, very good place now in terms of his career, Antoine Semenyo. So we'll see. So far this season, he has 7 goal involvements in the English Premier League, 5 goals and 2 assists. That is very, very good for a Bournemouth attacker, not even the main number 9, but an attacker, a right winger for that matter. So that is Black Stars striker Antoine Semenyo, what he had to say concerning 2024 over there. All right, good. Now let's go on, because we are talking to you about Ghana Black Queens that have lost their head coach Nora Hauptle, and that's a very sad news if you ask me. It's a big news and a sad news, because she's about the best manager the Black Queens have had in recent times. Her best manager in terms of play, in terms of results. She will give you the beautiful football, she will give you the results, she will score a lot of goals and do very, very well. In fact, a lot of people started falling in love with the Black Queens when Nora Hauptle took over as the head coach of the side some 2 years ago. In fact, some of us, we fell in love with the Black Queens very well when she was in charge. Now, she helped the Black Queens to qualify for the next coming Women's African Cup of Nations, which is in 6 months. The African Cup of Nations will be coming, and in fact, that was the first time in some while that the Black Queens have qualified. In fact, the last time the African Cup of Nations, the women's one, was hosted, Ghana wasn't there. Black Queens didn't qualify, but then she came in, restructured everything, and helped the Black Queens to qualify for the next one. She was also on course to qualify for the Paris Olympic Games and was eliminated by a very tough Zambian side. And in fact, during the two-legged affair versus Zambia, that is where Zambia saw that, look, Charlie, this coach for Ghana, she's a very, very good coach, and they have to poach her from Ghana to coach Zambia. So she did well through the Olympic Games qualification. It's been a long time. In fact, Ghana has never qualified for the Olympic Games when you talk about the Black Queens. So it was a near impossible task, but then she tried. She played very good football and did very, very well. The friendly games she played, like I said, the type of football she was playing on the field of play, and then also some of the players she improved. Doris Bodua, Presla, Adobia, and a host of others. Stella Nyamiche came from the under-20, was slotted into the Black Queens, and a host of other players. She has really, really done well for the Black Queens of Ghana. Now, this is what happened. Her contract with the Ghana national team expired on the 31st of December 2024. The last day of the year. That's when her contract expired. Now, the Ghana Football Association has revealed that they talked to her. They wanted her to extend the contract, gave her increased salary, and a lot of other things. In fact, the GFA has revealed that they were paying her. It's not the government of Ghana which was paying the coach. So the GFA were paying, and then they gave her a new contract and all of that. But then things didn't go well. She didn't agree, and so right now she has left her role as the head coach for the Black Queens of Ghana, and she has been announced by the Zambians. The Zambia Football Federation have announced the Nora Hauptle as the next coach for the Copper Queens. So just as we have the Black Queens of Ghana, we have the Copper Queens of Zambia, the head or the senior national women's team of Zambia. Nora Hauptle will be the head coach for the Zambian national team. The last time I was telling you that ordinarily, even if it's not because of monetary this thing, Nora Hauptle will be motivated to coach Zambia than Ghana, because Zambia is having very, very good players, pure quality on the African continent. They qualify for the last World Cup, okay, in Australia. They will qualify for AFCONs. They even try to win AFCONs. They qualify for even Olympic Games. So they are there and about in all the big female competitions. So if you are the manager of the side, obviously your CV is what? Going up high. And per the quality Nora Hauptle brings on board, obviously I have no doubt that she can take Zambia to the next level, maybe win the African Cup of Nations for them, the Women's African Cup of Nations that is coming up. Maybe she can win it for them. Let's just wait and see how things go. But that is the big news. The very good coaching the Black Queens, who made a lot of Ghanaians to fall in love with the Black Queens, has left the position, and right now the position is vacant. We have 6 months to Women's African Cup of Nations, and the Black Queens do not have a head coach. The GFA says that in the coming days they will try to appoint a new head coach. So we didn't know Nora Hauptle from anywhere. The GFA president brought her and she did very well. So let's hope that the GFA and the executive committee can bring another person who will do very well with the Black Queens. That's just what we are expecting. We have some quality players, group of quality players. We can do a lot of good things with them. So let's just hope and wish the Black Queens the very best of luck. But the issues with the senior women's team, the Black Queens, is something we have to talk about, because one of the reasons why Nora Hauptle actually left the role is that the GFA and the Ghana Sports Ministry are not organizing friendly games for her. there are some few months to the main tournament, and she's not getting friendly games. She's not getting the needed assistance to visit players in their clubs and all of that. And the issues are the Black Queens. They are just too many. So maybe we should tackle all of these things. We really should tackle all of these things and give the Black Queens the needed attention, just as we give to the Black Stars. If it is Black Stars, everything must shut down. But if it is Black Queens, oh, nobody cares. It's not like that. Sports Ministry and the rest, GFA, like, let's try our best, all right? Let's try our best. But let's hope and see that the next coach of the Black Queens will be a very, very good one who will help them to do very well at the next Women's African Cup of Nations. Now, Memphis Depay was in Ghana, or I don't know if he's still in Ghana, but then he went to visit Asante Otumfuo, and Otumfuo had a beautiful picture with him together with his sons, with Otumfuo's sons, and it looks like it was a good one. Yeah. Now, before I leave you, this afternoon, Saturday, 4th of January 2024, 2025, there are some games in the English Premier League, 3 p.m. kickoff, and we have 4 Ghanaian players starting, and that's good. Bournemouth versus Everton, we have Antoine Semenyo starting for Bournemouth, and that is obviously a very good one. For Manchester City versus West Ham United, Mohamed Kudus starts on the right. I've watched some few minutes of the game, and he's starting on the right for West Ham United. They are actually down by 1-0 as at the 20th minute or so, so you'll see your 25th minute. And then we have Brentford versus Southampton. We have Kamaldeen Sulemana also starting. Aston Villa versus Leicester City. That's where we have Jordan Ayew starting for Leicester City away from home to Aston Villa. So that's some good news, when your players are starting and playing in arguably the best league in the world. That's the English Premier League. It's obviously a good one. That's all we also decided to bring you. Do also subscribe to the channel, like the video, hit the notification bell. So let's all see you in the next one. Bye bye.